draft is paying off for SGP. They are in match point. One more game to the one.
We saw them celebrating almost like they already won the championship. Taunting already coming out, but they gotta chill. They gotta chill, because after you do that, if somehow, some way, RLG just sweeps it out with 3 more wins, way that they can do this, RLG are your champions! But for Saigon Phantoms, this will take a while for them to recover, so
Potentially benefit them a bit more, but no, it's actually prioritizing towards the glowing one first, I believe, as the rotation is coming in.
AOG hits onto the Alice. Looks like hasn't channeled anything yet. Now using the Throne of Ruin chance to fight back. He still dies, but to the side. Using the Darking, using the Chaos Assault. Looks like there is no damage. Having to use his Brilliance just to run away. Same as Ashrit. Looks like they don't have enough damage engaging against SGP. So they gotta make sure that they don't make the same mistakes around Lord. Conceal being used. Looks like they find one person. Looks like they got his end, and he is gonna get taken down. Pancake tries to get for a target. He found Malik Daylight in the back, dishing out as much damage as he can, but there's no damage being dealt onto Joe, onto Meow, onto Mzu. The front line is way too beefy for RLG.
That one super vastly.
Right now, having the Sky Piercer, Meow flickers forward, finds AOG as well to secure the kill. And now Daylight still trying to dish out the damage. Pancake tries to kick Joe inside the turret, but look at that. Throne of Ruin hits onto 4, but 0 damage has been done by RLG. But looks like Daylight finds an opportunity, gets a double kill. And now look at Malik. Malik, what was that? Giving Daylight the triple. Daylight was not supposed to get a kill there, but mistakes coming in from SGP gave him 3 kills, 30 stacks. They're thinking on forcing it out, and they're going in. Even flickers forward, has to use the Brilliance to run away, but then gets caught by Hyde. Pancake is gonna dash him forward. Flicker gets Joe, but AOG gets Ashrit. And now, look at the Throne of Ruin hits onto 3. The damage is still being pushed through. Hyde gets a kill onto Ashrid. This time, Hyde is not going to get free damage, but Daylight still being the hero of RLG.
Able to control the Lord Pit a bit better here, unless SGP made a reading play, but
Pancake made a big mistake, and now the front line comes in. Look at Meow. Meow chases for Daylight with a nature being used. Meow has to run away. But all the while, HHN with the Throne of Ruin hits onto 2. AOG, the Brilliance saves. It looks like with that kind of engage, Ashrit was the one that had to pay the price.
Yeah, no retribution coming in from RLG, but it looks like he is still up front.
Oh, has to use the flicker, reposition, and actually gets taken down by Hyde. The Stardom catches him in the back, able to stun him down. HHN is here. He doesn't have the Throne of Ruin. Does he want to come in? Look at Joe. Joe gets taken down by Daylight. Daylight, another stack here. 6 kills. But the Lord is dangerously low. Double kill for Daylight. And the Lord gets taken down by Malik. So SGP still secures the objective. But Daylight so far is still untouchable. It's definitely geekable for both teams, honestly. And now MZU finds Pancake. Pancake taking a bit of damage. But Joe comes to the backline. They want Daylight. Daylight gets caught. Wow. Onto him, and just like that, Hyde gets the kill. Tries to return with the kill, but looks like he's gonna get taken down by Malik. An easy engage coming in from SGP. Joe and MZU found their opportunity, and now looks like they're trying to end the game. HHN goes in the middle, and there's nothing much an Alice can do. At this point, there's nothing much that RLG can do. Game number 1 in his grand finals. Go!
DP, they got a bit of a lead here.
Able to get HHN, but Purify out of there. And it looks like 2 members were caught by Ashrid. Ashrid gets the kill. Same as and even gets the turtle. Right now it's 6-0. Joe has to run away. Meow is there to the side, but I don't think he can really do much here.
Second, if Daylight can be or will be adjusting better here. But Enzu,
they see MZU already forced out to use his ult, and Hyde gets Daylight. Daylight didn't notice that they were there. Good Violet Requiem juggling 3 members. Ashrid in the back all alone. It looks like still survives. Meow could not get a final hit there. And then Malik looks like he already used the Zaman Force earlier. So unable to deal consistent damage against HHN.
It is very much magic base, magic resistant heavy. Oh, AOG.
Yep, did hit onto Malik, and Malik now dancing around inside the Zaman Force. HHN taking a lot of damage. Meow in the back line. Joe able to get 2. Violet Requiem. That's a good chain combo. High gets Daylight. Daylight the first to go, and now even the Tsunami Slam able to get Ashrid. Ashrid gets caught, and dies over by Malik. And now it's almost a wipeout here. Only HHN is alive. It looks like they're going for a mid turret here. The Lord is up. Even the Tsunami Slam brings HHN to the back. Meow all alone and getting 2 people again. Violet Requiem juggling all of them. Does not have the burst from the Yin Yang Overton, but Pancake goes in with the AOG and the fight. They're very scattered all around. Meow is all alone, and again Joe jumps back in, hits onto 2. Malik gets Daylight. Zaman Force in and able to get Ashrid. They bought enough time for the Zaman Force to come back up, and now Malik gets a double kill, and HHN can only run away. But again, the jump comes in, tries to stop him. They got the inhibitor down mid. And now they're looking at top as well. Looks like they're going to get that. Minions, not sure if it's going to be enough. Goes in, gets MZU, and Joe goes over to Now even the Tsunami Slam brings him in. And just like that, SGP wins another game. To make sure he doesn't get caught by Hyde and Joe. And this time, they are going to be contesting here and able to use the Shield Unity hit onto Pancake. Trash and Pulse able to pull in Joe. Glorious Pathway. Try to get onto Ashrid. In the back line, HHN trying to deal with Joe. Daylight. But the Airstrike used, but gets pulled by Daylight. Didn't see the Ruby there. Meow is left on an island. AOG not going to hit onto anyone. And Mzu gets HHN as a first kill there. Even though HHN got Meow, but he was ready to die for his team. And I'm pretty sure they were able to get the turtle.
The conversion towards the orange buff is immediate, and also they get a bit of a hits towards the second tier tower, but Glorious Pathway.
Yep, even the AOG gets hit onto MZU, and Joe didn't actually go for It goes for HHN instead. Flickers forward, gets the final slash. Not a lot from result of that, but Meow comes back in with a falling Star Moon, able to get 1, and now Ashrid from the side tries to get onto Joe. HHN is still alive, HHN I mean. And Joe is able to get out of there. Looks like this is more of a brawl in this game. The Lord has spawned. Is going to try to get that. But again, Malik is making sure that it's taken care of. Looks like the focus is onto Mzu. Meow able to hit onto 2. Better S-Strike hits onto Daylight. Daylight gets taken down by Malik. Malik, that's going to be the first stack of the Sky Piercer. AOG hits, and Malik gets taken down by Ashrid. In the front line, Joe is unkillable at this point. HHN dashing around with the vengeance. And Meow, no one is able to kill him so far until gets close enough and actually gets that kill. The moment that Malik goes down, now they got to deal with the minions in the side lane. Up top, looks like that is going to be the main target, RLG, but look at that, he got caught, and High gets the kill. In the front line, MZU catches HHN, but now the AOG catches the Farsa. Farsa uses the Purify, but Malik is the first to get taken down without the Granger. The consistent damage is no longer there, but now we can see the tankiness of Meow. Triple kill for High. Now the better Airstrike is used again, but Daylight and Pancake gets out of range.
Traction Pulse.
Ending on to anyone, and now Ashrid is from the side, but look at the front lines here. They try to get still surviving, and the AOG jumps in very low, and now there's no more immortality for him, but Ashrid gets onto Meow. Mzu in the front, Pancake, everyone is very, very low, but still deals the damage. Malik as well as High could not get in good position. Daylight goes after Malik. Malik tries to run away, even has to flicker out. Even I'm offended being used by Daylight. Looks like Joe is considering going back in. But Joe, look at Joe's positioning here. They want to sandwich them. They see Ashrid. Ashrid gets out of there with the Traceless. And now even the Feta Airstrike has been used. Turtle Boat hits onto Joe, and now even the traction pulse. Joe, you made the mistake and you do it again in the back line. Pancake as well as HHN. Meow tries to solo tank it up. Molly gets pulled back in by Daylight, flickers out of there, but now he's meeting with HHN, even having the Wind of Nature gets a kill there. But look at this, hey, tries to go for Molly and actually gets the kill, triple kill. It looks like that's a maniac. And this is game. Even High gets taken down. RLG is not out of the game. They get one game out of this best of 7.
Finally, light shines. It's still playing already by Pancake.
Oh, using the ult to get away, but looks like Malik almost made a big mistake there, but Meow instantly destroys Pancake, and now even Daylight follows suit. Joy dealing too much damage with that Holy Crystal. Ashrit able to get out of, but no, Hyde. Make sure that he gets taken down, and this Valentina cosplays a Lapu Lapu, trying to move forward and actually getting the kill over to Hyde as well as Joe. And HHN is tanky enough because there's no real damage against him, but
HHN
charge away and using every single thing on HHN and is able to escape out of it. Malik looks like he got stunned up, but the fight continues. Meow with the bravest fighter gets onto Daylight. Joe gets the kill. HHN 1v4 gets penetrated yet again. Hey, try to deal as much damage, and he is so free right now. Meow does not have the bravest fighter form. He's just waiting for the ult to come back up. It's still not up. Hey, might actually get it. Use a flicker forward. Bravest fighter, good stun onto 2, and looks like the Tsunami Slam is going to use against him, but Joe having the electrifying beats. It is a wipeout. And SGP is gonna end the game. Match point, championship point for SGP.
The early game draft is paying off for SGP. They are in match point. One more game to the wildcards of Indonesia. Most unfavorable is this Esmeralda, which, by the way, there's a lot of shred on the other side.
Oh, able to get a Joy with the Dragon. Perfect hit, but still Ashrit gets a kill onto Malik and onto Joy. Triple kill by Ashrit in 5 minutes of the game, and now getting the turtle.
Full item to be able to use the Malfic board to be able to be relevant. Oh, never mind.
Yep, chain CC there. Looks like Mzu tries to get a kick, but kick on the wrong angle, and Ashrit just goes in. At this point, feels invincible. Gets the kill and is actually still alive. Oh my goodness. If they got a kill there, the shutdown goal will be huge. But no, Ashrit stays alive. The brilliance. And now here's and Pancake looking at MZU, but he's able to dodge, and now the Ogi shadow kill forces out a lot. It actually gets hit with the help of the Lord, and Ashrit gets kicked to the back, but not enough damage by Malik. In fact, Malik ran away. And now the final slash hits onto 2. Malik gets taken down. And looks like the revenge here coming in from RLG is working out. Malik gets a kill, but is it going to be enough? Now the hard guard coming in, but their focus is the turret. Can they end the game? Yes, they can.
To become a best of 1. Down below, it's a gank.
Oh, again, looks like Meow gets taken down. A good fist crack here coming in from Mzu. Brilliance has to be popped. It's just a bit wrong timing, but now the Endless Shards hits onto Hyde, and Hyde still survives. And like I said, the Lapu is going to be the linchpin, win or lose. Oh, good turtle. Turtle bow hits, but now the last Insanity is able to deal enough damage, but double kill for Joe. And then moving on forward, looks like Daylight is trying to get away, but Malik is here in the scene, doing quite a bit of damage, but unable to get the kill.
A huge value for the team just because of the fact that he can sustain and also do damage at the same time. And it is range 2, by the way.
Malik tries to do damage. Oh, look at that. 3 people caught! But now the AOG tries to fight back. An amazing engage coming in from Mzu. Double kill for Malik. And Hyde as well gets the kill. That's potentially the boys. Or kill Pancake. Pancake has to be careful. He's got hit by the turtle boat. And now AOG back. And behind there we see that both the fighters Meow and MZU are chasing after Hehehe. The endless shard from Ashrid has been used. No more ult coming in. And look at the base! The minions! They're gonna end it here, but Ashrid is able to deal with it. But because they're here, the Lord, unless someone makes a play, Joe still secures it in the back. Looks like they're able to pop their immortality from Pancake, but Pancake still gets taken down. Last Insanity use, trying to get a kill. But Meow, using the Winter Crown, is able to survive. And the Endless Shard almost gets a kill onto Joe. Hey, with the Holy Crystal, SGP, what are you doing? This is almost a throw. Joe now, Hyde goes forward. Joe gets taken down. Ashray gets taken down as well. This is just an all-out battle, all-out fight, but Meow still survives. Ashray, with the sliver of HP, Meow has to run away, same as Malik. That's a prolonged fight.
Down here, not really the greatest of clear, but they're trying to make it happen. RLG is knocking the rest of his forward.
Woo! Mzu getting that, but now the immortality is pop. Malik popping HHN immortality as well. It's gonna be a long time before High gets up, and now looks like we're going for a game 7. RLG has done it. We're going all the way. SGP threw away their chance. Look at this, Pancake and Hehe, they're in position. Mzu, I think he sees Hehe here, and now an instant engage gets bursted down. They knew what the plan was. They thought that Pancake was cheeky with it, but no, they saw it coming. And Joe now having that Genius 1.
And we also need to glaze RLG's early game composition that's been executed really, really well too. I don't think this is going to be a contest, or is it?
It looks like Ashrid is able to scare the Lord, and now the fight ensues. Joe is taken down, same as Meow. The damage coming in from Lunox is a little bit too much. SGP, they're asking Malik, do you have enough yet? We're running out of time. It's 9 minutes and 40 seconds. And the Hyde and Pancake looks like he overextended, but still they're able to get the inhibitors here. Ashray goes in, he gets pushed back. Good Spear of Misery from Malik. And now Joe wants the kill, but looks like it was a suicide mission. Daylight has more damage even with the Revitalize. There's nothing that Pancake can do. This is desperation. Malik goes in for the fight as well, but Daylight deals way too much damage, especially with that Vengeance. The minions, they're coming in. SGP, they can heal up. RLG, will they commit? They have 9,000 gold lead here. Meow jumps in with the Bravest Spider. Didn't hit anyone with the stun. And now it looks like RLG will
best of one. Who's going to represent?
Bit of edge right cues, but then the flicker from HHN using the Dark Wave to stop the Feta S right. The Lord is in. Ashray used the Ogi Shadow kill. There's no way that they can do this. RLG are your champions.
Congratulations, RLG. And they are celebrating to the fullest. Even a small sign towards SGP player. As the consequence that you're talking about, LaFell. And what a way to secure the spot to the wild card. Coming back from 3-1 down, this is where legends are made.
Look at that, tears of joy. You were talking about it before. This is how intense it is. I've worked too many events to know what happens when you taunt before the series is over. Yep, Radiance Legend Gaming, they're going around the trophy and they raise it. These are your champions, Radiance Legend Gaming SE. After an intense best of 7, after losing 3-1, they turn it around and become the champions of BMC MLBB.